Hello and welcome to Best Laid Plans. Today we are doing a massive monthly plan with me for January 2020. Hi, I'm Janae and I teach productivity that sticks. If you're interested in planning your perfect life, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Alright, so I have all of my supplies here. I actually have this stack, huge stack of stickers that I'll be using for the month, and actually that includes a couple of my weeklies, I believe. But no, so we are all ready to go. I'm switching from the tripless pens back to my Pilot G2s, which I've used for decades, ever since they came out. I really like these. They're non-washable. The problem with the tripless pens, although I love them and I love the way they write, there's just a little bit of ghosting. In this planner, it feels like the paper's slightly different, but I have two academic planners as well, and there was a little bit of ghosting in these. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the gel pens. So the first thing we need to do, after I clean up a bit of a mess here, is we're going to uncoil this planner. A little bit of washi tape. I'm going to have tools like scattered everywhere. Okay, and I've already pulled the covers off. So where's the front? There's the front. And we're going to get this uncoiled because I didn't have the option to get it unbound, otherwise I would have. I'm going to get it uncoiled and probably trim off the edge of the covers as well so I can use these in my discs. Okay, let's get this started. Now I do have a video dedicated to uncoiling and recoiling a planner, and I can link that in the description. Now you'll see in the description there's a link to a blog as well. That page will show you all of the products that I use in this video, and it's not just a big list, it's a list of anything that's in this particular video. There we go. So what I'm doing now is I'm straightening this coil out to be as even as possible, and I'm not going to be recoiling it right now, so I think that will do. And I'm just going to start, oops, and of course you have to pull this up enough to where it slips over. I'll see if I can uncoil it. And this has to go over this way. And it feels a little bit fatter than the last one. It's got a few more pages in it than the last planner. There we go. And once it gets started, it becomes pretty easy. It just takes a little bit. Yay! Okay. Now what I need off of this is the folder and all January stuff. I'm going to slide the rest in the box. Okay, now we need to do some punching. I think what I'm going to do is prep the covers first. This I think I'll just punch through the holes. That should be alright. If not, I can redo it later. I've tried this without trimming, and it works to a point, but not really that well. And the back cover. Be nice to get a little corner punch. I'm not I wouldn't think it would be so hard to just trim a corner round like that. But man, why is that so hard? Now this is an arc punch from Staples. It doesn't punch the pages quite as deep as a Happy Planner punch would, but I find that it works for me just fine. Kind of dirty. I don't know if we can see it as I do that here. There we go. Just gotta make sure to shove it in real tight. There we go. Yep. This is stiff enough that I may have to actually trim them off. We're gonna see if this will hold together. And then of course the covers. Let's make sure we do them right. Ooh, that was a close call. And my 3 planners. Gotta be careful to make sure that they go all the way in. And now, since I had to get my whole yearly 2020 planner, maybe in 2021 I'll have them all without holes. I have 2 academic planners, which start in July, I believe, and then the 1 regular yearly planner. Let's get rid of this. Okay, let's start with getting this all set up. Now here is the back and the front. Okay, I find coming from the back works best for me. Getting them through the hard cover first makes it easier to put all the papers in. Nice. Okay. We're going to have 1 page that's dedicated to future planning. Okay. Now we want the dashboard first. Okay, that works. So that'll go in the front. I used to reorder the pages and everything. I don't even worry about that now. Okay, now one of these is going to have, that's this one without all the extras. This is the one with the extras. That's the horizontal. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Let's put the vertical next. I'm going to put this in the back. Then the right behind, right there. Okay. And then the horizontal. I think that's the order I want it. And behind here, I want, shoot, that budget page is right there. All right, well, I'll just leave it in the back. And then back here are going to be pages that are reference pages. Okay, and I don't really need this extra tab in there. All right, so if you've got a lot of things that you need to keep track of and a whole bunch of planner pages, you're not really sure where to put things, I did go over that in December 2019's massive monthly setup, where you make a sheet of sticky notes. You write everything on the sticky notes that you possibly need in your planner, and then you go through it, and then you put the sticky notes down in each page based on, you know, where you want to put it. And of course, you know, it's always not set in stone. It's always a new month, you know, right around the corner. There's always a new week right around the corner. And the only way to figure out how to use a planner and make it work for you is to dig in and just start. Get it messy. It's going to get messy before it gets better. And then if you're planning a lot, then yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just going to be messy. Or at least it's going to have a lot of writing in it. And if it's like my writing, it's going to be messy. All right, so what we're going to do is start with these monthly headers. This is the Vanilla Rose, and then the Forest Wonder theme, and this is a combination of the Vanilla Rose and Forest Wonder in the quotes. Those are the two themes for the Best Laid Plan shop for January. So that's what we will be starting with. Going to get my correction tape. And let's see. You know, I'm going to try it without and see how this fits on here. There may need to be some adjustments on this kit. Actually, that's not too bad. Looks like I'm going to have to make this a little bit shorter and possibly a little longer, or actually redo it all together because it looks like we have a little bit of bleed. Alright, these are the exclusives that came in with a subscription box. They're no longer available, even in the super packs, because these are only available via the subscription. But I'm going to use these to fill in here. I have a goals. I do. I have a little bit itty bitty goals. And this is where I'm going to put the 4 categories. I printed out my own. And I'm going to fill that out later. This is the monthly. This is where I put my actual schedule for the month and my scheduled tasks. I'm going to do this last after we get all of the other pages set up. Here is the first dashboard, and this is also going to be on a weekly plan with me. And this is where I put all of my tasks for the week. This first section here, that's where this sticker goes. And this is where this one goes. So I use one of these for budget, but the others I don't. So I find it's just nice to cover that up. And one day I'll get it on straight. These are reminder lists that I need to track every month. If anybody wants me to cook something, or if I think of something I want, I put it on there, and I remember to look at this when I'm doing the menu. This is an irritations list, little things that just need to be done. Try to knock all those out at once. When the idea occurs to me that I need to sew something or mend something, or someone that requests something, anything to do with my game, and I don't know, anything else that needs to be done. This list here is just a plain old brainstorming list. Ideas that need to get out of my head and maybe into goal setting planner or other places. Alright, and this is where the next month goes. There's where this month. Things that I need to remember to do this month before I actually schedule them or put them on the planner. And then these are things that are coming up. I definitely want to put a quote sticker down here. Better things are to come. Alright, this page is all set up and ready to go. Could always put another quote sticker up here. Oh, let's put, got so much deco here, let's put something up there. Alright, next. This one is where the menu plan goes. It's because there's 5 weeks. Oh, okay, that's where this sticker normally goes. Because there's normally a box here that this fits in. We are just going to do it. We're going to make it fit up here in the corner. And this is so I don't have to handwrite them. That's right. Okay, Sunday start. Need to find a conversion kit. Let's see if I've got that here. Few tricks. Don't know why it says 2019 on there. It doesn't need to. It's all the same. Okay. Converting it to a Monday start. Okay, it is now a Monday start. And I'm not really worried about the numbers. I never pay attention to them anyway. But the kit does have numbers if you need them. Oh, and let's get my shopping lists. We need 5. There's 1. 3. Don't know what this is. 4. And I should have a blue. That's a bummer. I don't have any blue ones. Alright. Just use another pink one then. Okay. So menu plans is set up. The menu plan with me will be a separate video. So I printed a couple of things to fit in here. And you should have some quote stickers that fit as well. Looks like I've got last month's quotes here. These should fit fairly well in that box. Okay. This is where I like to put my Book of Mormon tracker. And you know what? I think I'm going to actually cut these. I've left them whole because that way you can just put it all down at once as one sticker. But in this case, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut them and set the numbers to the left. Looks like I need to make this a little smaller. They've made this square smaller. Well, darn. Well, these things will be fixed the next time they're ordered. One of the reasons why I do all of this is to make sure they're going to work for everybody. So you've got 2 options here. You can go 1 through 30 on all 3 months. This is a 90-day tracker. Or you can number it all the way to 90. And I usually do 1 through 30 because I have a playlist that's split up into 3 30-day sections. And this way you can kind of coincide with the month as well. Yeah, darn. Alright. These will be resized. Ooh, 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 let's not do that. These are very sticky. Ah, okay. Okay, that's much better leverage. Let go now. Look how... Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad that that's so big now. Okay. Well, this is so small. I said it's definitely a lot smaller than it was. Okay. Okay. We will fix that for the next time. This is Family Council. Things come up during the month that we need to talk about. I write them down here. And notes on this side. Where's my ruler? Okay. This one is for the Come Follow Me curriculum. These are the boxes that I use for notes. And here's one that didn't print right. We're just going to make it work. So I use a machine to cut things. There. Now we have room for this lesson and for the conference talks. And that is as intended. New goals, and I'm not sure I'm going to be using this. I like how that we've got the 4 areas, so I might make use of this. I have my goals are actually in another planner because I have that open all the time as well, and I tend to carry it with me, whereas this planner will stay on my desk. don't know if I'm going to be using these or not. I'm going to go ahead and leave them in here. Okay, I need some housekeeping pages, and it looks like that's where these are going to end up. Printed out some housekeeping stickers. Never know which pages these are going to end up on. Oh yeah, I really wanted this on a grid. Okay, so what I did last month was I created this little grid here. And what I probably need to do is go ahead and make a sticker of these and then mark it down for this is my weekly cleaning schedule. This is the monthly cleaning schedule. All right, let's go ahead. I need to redo my monthly schedule too. Somehow I printed these out and it looks like this is the old, really old version. I don't know how I ended up with one that was like 2 houses ago. And then weekly chores will go here, and I may work on some daily routines and mark them down. Yeah, this is just badly done. Like I've got a square highlighted there. That's really silly. Okay. And then, okay, now this one is actually my social media page. And next is the vertical that will be my healthcare spread and will be covered in the weekly plan with me. Don't really have any plans for this one. This is where my monthly video plan goes. So, hey, you get a bonus, another bonus business plan here. What I need here is, I think, I might actually put some garden plans in here. Those are normally big stickers that cover up the whole thing. I think what I need to do now is just write down, and just to remind me that it's something I need to be looking at. In fact, this month. Garden plan. Nice. Okay. This one here, now this is... Aha! This is going to be homeschool plans. Another fun sticker to go here, except I'm going to, I don't know, I'm just leave home-centered learning there, I guess. Do that, or I cover this up, put school plans there, because I'm not sure. I'll just put it right there. Why not? And that is what these stickers are for. And those, I'm going to mark down the lessons. Like I'll use the yellow for the history, and I'll mark, lesson, I think we're on 3, but that'll be next week. So it'll be lesson 4, 5, 6, 7, and then when they're done, when I plan on doing them, I'll put them in here, but these are on removable paper, so I can shift things around. So if the science lesson is on a different day, or we just didn't get to it, I can pull it off and then schedule it for the next week. So that's what these are. I haven't quite decided which are going to be for what subjects, but each subject is going to have its own color, so I may end up actually printing separate sheets for that. I don't know. Go ahead and stick that in there. And I didn't cut that too big, so that's great. These are tracking for my kiddos. And this time I'm going to separate these a little bit better. And normally I just take that, I pop that slider out. Just forgot to do that this time. Okay, we need to split this one up too. Alright, let's try this again. I can math that spot there. Ew! What do I get for holding my pen down like that? Lucky. And this is what week they're on. This is actually going to be a vacation week. Except for labs, we'll still have history lesson and all of that stuff, but as far as bookwork, they'll have the week off. Okay, and this is for individual things that I need to work on with them. Okay, and then I can just transfer those another time. And then for this one, I think this one I might reserve for my oldest daughter. So I've got one goal setting sheet that I can use Yeah, I can use one of these extras for one kid, and then another one for another kid, and then the third kid can go here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Dot use that one. Here they are. I think this one cut wonky, that's just why it's in my bag here. I'm gonna just tearing this whole thing out. And then this one, another business plan bonus. Never been seen before. This is a toughie. All right, so I think that's all. This actually uses my budget, and I do have some things that I put there. For things that aren't groceries, it goes here. Bills that aren't due this month, and any unusual income or estimates or whatever. So it's big, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, that pretty much finishes it, other than the things I need to transfer in for my reference things. And there we have it. We are done. We're going to go ahead and dive right into the monthly plan with me. So I'm not going to finish filling this out because I'm not quite done with my 2020 goals. So I'm going to wait on that and then fill this out. And if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you might be able to catch a picture of this completed. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put my glasses back on. All right. Okay, so here is what is left over from putting everything else on the other monthly pages. And so we still have our date dots and the header strips. Now I've made these header strips so you can use just this one to cover up the top, and then so you can leave your days the way they are. Or I've made a secondary strip so where you can line this one up over this and then put this strip up above it, so you can put either clear stickers for the dates or you can write them in. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to cover up the dates because I have to make this a Monday start. So this is the way you do that. So if you don't, you just put it up above. I think the pink to me looks a little bit silly with all this green, so I'm going to cover it up anyway. And then you can just line this one up with the top here, because it seems like the pages are always a little bit different, so I don't like to just make one sticker this way. No matter how tall it is, it will still fit. There we go. Printing seems to be slightly different all the time. And I probably should have lined that up from the corner. But I've got some neat corners here. Look at that. I want to use the green corners. I'm going to use the green corners. See, and then I can just cover up my... and then I put this one off too. Watch. Let's get this. See if we can get this to line up right. And now it's off the edge. Third time's the charm. Hopefully there's still sticky left. It still feels pretty sticky. And where's that other green corner? I've got to definitely make sure there's still room for this green corner on that. For these, I'm sorry, for these little corner wedges. That's a lot of fun. I could use a teardrop too, but I like the wedges. Okay, and I'll remember to put the other wedges at the bottom probably. Okay, so we're going to start with a Monday start. This is the exclusive sheet, but I do have the Forest Wonder scripts available separately, and they're on clear. This is the exclusives from the box that was shipped in November. So now But I have these. The first goes here, so I'm going to put this Happy New Year sticker right there. And then this one will go on these last two. And I've got some extra date covers in case you want to change some of the other weeks. So that gives me an extra one. But I've got the date covers from the monthly. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. I have these printed out for every month. These are housekeeping, other types of tasks that happen less than once per month. I guess some things happen once per month, like air filters and things. But these are monthly tasks and other things that just need to happen maybe, you know, every couple of months, once a year, and I just totally botched that. Okay, because obviously, you know, putting Christmas decorations away and stuff, that's only for, you know, only happens in January. Valentine decorations, put those out around the 22nd, and that kind of thing. I think what I want to do next is put any events that last more than one day. I have a kitty in the way. Can I break that off? Oh boy, I managed to get it straight too. Then this one ends at 10 a.m. So I don't know of any other week-long or longer events. Boy, my desk looks like a big mess, doesn't it? Okay. So the next thing I need to put in there are any appointments and birthdays. Right, let's put birthday. Then I've got these special events here. These short ones are for this one, Sunday school. Okay, and women's. Wow. Yay, I now have a preteen, an official preteen. Well, I guess she was a preteen 11. Now she's 12. And activity days. I think I have some Leafy Treetops stickers with some little temples on it. Okay, hopefully nothing else is going on the 21st. No mail day there. No mail there. And of course it's crooked. Would not know what to do with myself if we didn't make something totally crooked. Alright, so apparently we have an activity here. And temple is 5 p.m. Well, we have no appointments set for January. Put our little wedges in the bottom like I promised. I think those are so cute. Oh, suppose I should put paydays in there. And the 21st. Oh, boy. That's what I get for getting a little carried away with all of the temple stuff. Seems like every time I put this clear temple sticker down, I have issues. Because I have to do payroll on that day. And then date night. I'd like to be able to do that twice a month. For now, let's worry about once a month. Okay, and those go on the weeklies. Right. What do I have left on my monthly stickers that I might want to decorate with? Got some candles. And then my little animals. Look at these, I love these little animals. Here, now I can peel these off or just write around them if I need to. I want to leave the bottom open in case I'm sure that there'll be another event. Let's put the little kitten over here just because we can, because we need more stuff on this day. And I'm not really into bears. I'm gonna put the bear down. I got another little fox and another little kitten though. Little kit cub. Lynx kit. Fox kits. Lynx cubs. Okay, there we go. Okay. That's fun. I had enough room to really decorate. How about that? I like to put appointments on the flags. So I've got enough room for all of those. I wonder if I can just change this. This is, I mean, I know I'm like a champion of crooked. Okay, slightly better. All right, so we are all set for January 2020. I am really pleased at how this turned out. Again, this is Vanilla Rose, available in my shop. And yeah, let me know what you think. Join the Best Laid Plans Facebook group. I would love to see your monthly spread for January 2020 or whatever you'd like to share. I would love to see it in any planner that you use. I would love to see it. So thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next Best Laid Plans. Okay, the first thing that I need to do, well, it's no longer the first thing because I've done a number of things already. So I don't know. Did I do it in one video last time? I don't remember.